Please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Freestyle Friday. Hakeem, Jordan, what's going on? What's going on? What is going on with you guys?
We're undefeated.
You can say that again. We are undefeated. We get all that. We are. I'm feeling good, feeling great, man. Friday is here. The weekend is here. So let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
No, I'm just laughing because Hakeem said we undefeated. I'm sorry, undefeated. I'm sorry, man.
They'll figure it out.
No, but shout out to those that are watching us on Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Thank you guys for so much for always tuning in every time we go live. We greatly appreciate it. So that being said, Jordan, what's going on in the sports world?
Let's talk about sports world. Let's talk about it. So it's been some TV deals going out. The NBA, they reached their TV deal, but we want to turn to the WNBA because the WNBA, they got their TV deal. The WNBA will be getting $200 million per year. I think it's an 11-year deal. And remember, guys, the NBA owns 50% of the WNBA. So the money that the WNBA is getting is from the NBA of that money. So here's a little article from ESPN. So the WNBA will receive about $200 million per year as part of the NBA's recent media rights deal, according to multiple reports. Even with an annual increase of $140 million, the new number still concerns the executive director of the WNBA Players Union. The executive director, Terry Jackson, she said in a statement Wednesday that the WNBA is being undervalued at $2.2 billion over 11 years. We have wondered for months how the NBA will value the WNBA in its media rights deal. With a report of $75 billion deal on the table, the league is control of its own destiny. More precisely, and NBA controls the destinies of the WNBA as well. Now, remind you guys with that, even though the NBA has been putting money into the WNBA, the WNBA is still like in a debt with the WNBA because the last 10, 15 years, it has been really be doing with the views, people going to the games, they're in debt with the WNBA because a lot of people is not watching the WNBA. I mean, we see it coming, with Kayla Clark, Angel Reese, the rookie class is coming in. We see, a lot more viewership with the WNBA. The jerseys sell a little bit more, but the thing is, how is the value looking over the years? They still won't make the amount of money as the executive director of the WNBA thinks she's going to do. So it's to me, I see how it's a good deal. Hakeem, I'll play the clip to go into little details about their TV rights deal, which is a big thing. They are getting a boost in pay, but for the directors, he feels it's still concerning because he thinks it's undervalued. But if you look at the numbers, they still went that with the NBA because the years of not making the money or keeping be a balance of what the money they need and everything. So go ahead, play the clip, and after that we'll chop it up.
He's scoring a media rights deal worth more than $2 billion. Eva Pilgrim is here now with the details of what it means. Hopefully it means something good for the players' salaries.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people are hoping. Yeah. Robin, this is huge. This deal, a game changer and a historic moment for women's sports. This major influx of money will without a doubt impact the players and teams.
The excitement around women's basketball reaching new heights. Caitlin Clark. The WNBA scoring big as fans want to see more of their favorite stars competing on TV.
Down low for Angel Reese.
The WNBA reportedly securing a new round of media rights deals with NBC, Amazon, and Disney, the parent company of ABC, worth about $2.2 billion over 11 years, about $200 million a year. This new media package, a massive increase, 6 times bigger than its previous deal.
And it leads to a swish.
It could be seismic. This could change the economics and stability of teams, let alone the league itself, and put them on a potentially different trajectory.
The league, now valued at $96 million, seeing a surge in popularity fueled by stars like rookies Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and MVP frontrunner Asia Wilson. The WNBA seeing its highest television ratings in the league's history. Games averaging 1.32 million viewers, nearly triple last season's average.
I decided yesterday I'm going to be a WNBA fan.
And fans aren't just watching the games on TV. They are showing up to see these players in person. More than half the games this season, sellouts. Some even moved to bigger arenas to accommodate the crowd.
The WNBA All-Star Game is this Saturday. Many looking forward to all the fun that comes with All-Star festivities. It should be fun to see all the league stars on the same court at the same time. And you know people are going to be super excited to watch them.
And Cheryl Miller is going to be coaching the All-Star team. It's going to be incredible. But I stayed up past my bedtime last night watching Indiana play Dallas. Yeah, I did. And Caitlin had a WNBA record.
Yeah, assists.
19 assists.
It's good basketball.
It's fun. What Shaq said yesterday to us.
Yep.
And you can watch all of the WNBA's brightest stars, as Eva was telling us, at the league's All-Star Game. It's this Saturday night, 8:30 Eastern, right here on ABC. I wonder what I'm going to be doing.
So yeah, like I said, it's 11-year, $2.2 billion, which is $200 million a year. A lot of people think it's a fair deal, but what you guys think? What about you, Ronnie? Do you think the deal that the WNBA got, do you think it's a fair deal?
Yes, I think it's a fair deal because this is the reason why. Because remember, people was never watching the WNBA until now. When you have Angel Reese and you got Caitlin Clark, both phenomenal players coming into the WNBA, change the whole phenomenal of the game. Now you got to keep it in mind. People all, gambling is not a good thing, but people right now are also gambling on female basketball, which that would always happen, but it's been happening right now on a higher scale. So a lot of people are doing that, and also with social media plays a great part in the WNBA success this season is bringing it to another different level of new heights. Like that, you saw like the lady that the anchor was speaking about how the WNBA is now becoming more and more excited because of the aspect of social media. It's because of the aspect of the undisputed. And not only that, you also have NBA players actually going to the game and promoting some of these athletes, some of these female athletes. So it's taking it to a whole different level. And I think right now what they're doing is they're testing it out before they add more deals to the WNBA because they want to see how it's going to go. Of course, with this season and also the next season, I think the next season, that's when it's going to start exploding more because now they're going to get even more phenomenal female players into the WNBA, and it's going to change the whole aspect of the game. And like you said, Jordan, you're thinking about going to the game, and I'm thinking about going to the game. Hakeem don't do WNBA, but I'm going to convince him to go to at least one of the games.
When he's come in town to play the Sparks, I'm going. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tell my wife.
Make sure you record it, and then we'll do our take on it. So, okay. That being said, go ahead, Hakeem. Shout out to the lovely Jalen for being in the building. She's in the building.
Houston's finest. Houston's finest. I think they overpaid them. I'm going to tell you why. 1.2, maybe 900 is acceptable. Like you say, their ratings has never been good since 1996. This league is literally 15 to 16 years old. Thanks to the resurgence of the popularity due to Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. I didn't know about Asia. I never heard of her. I didn't know she even exists.
She's a beast. She averages between 20.
She averages about 20.
She leads the league in scoring, and she's second behind rebounds with Angel Reese. She's legit.
She's a beast.
So think about this. Now, I want to make somebody clear. When the NBA had started in 1949, nobody really was effing with it but a certain group of people. Think about that. Let me tell you what makes these things great and why they're money fueling superstars. Characters, personalities. Mm-hmm. We can go back from back then and today when we hear the name Wilt Chamberlain, Dr. J, Bill Russell. These guys made NBA fun. Magic Johnson, Bird. So now we're seeing this, in the WNBA. It needed personalities to bring it popularity. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. If we get more people, more women who have personality, who are exceptional hoopers, yes, then I could say the $2 billion was worth it. Their ratings, their popularity is not there yet. Maybe in the next 50 years, I could see them getting maybe close to 20 billion. Now, I think 2 billion is okay. I think it's overpaid. 950 would have been good. 1.2 million views is fairly good. You have some TV shows that get that. TV shows.
Good point, Hakeem. Good point. Me with this deal, I think it's to me it's a fair deal. I like this. I like this deal. It gives them the time to really build their the league and everything, and also hopefully the players can really market themselves well. With the social media, with the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. If they two can clash, they could really for the next 10 years or 15 years, and they really have a Larry Bird and Magic type of legacy like that. I could see WNBA really expanding. And the thing is also that I can see as well is if it keeps getting more popular, you're gonna see more of an expansion teams going to different cities. Hopefully in Miami,
Yeah.
Detroit. I remember back in Detroit, we had the Detroit Sharks. They won. And back in the early 2000s, they won 3 championships. But the thing is, the owner she sold. Well, the owner died, and then it passed on to his wife. His wife sold it to the Oklahoma Sharks, and then they moved to the Dallas Wings. So yeah, I think that if we're gonna start seeing more of a value of the WNBA, if you see more expansion teams where they hit more cities. The names I've been Miami, Detroit, Seattle. So we start seeing expansion teams, you're gonna definitely see more money come to the WNBA. But the thing is, it's up to the players to make sure they play well, keep promoting. It's also the executive director of the WNBA to really market their best player, because Hakeem just said she know anything, but he didn't know anything about Asia Wilson. They not to me. It's like they should market. If she's the best player in the NBA, why does not market no more than Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark? Because a lot of people know about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, but nobody don't know about Asia Wilson like that. And she is a monster. She's gonna win her third MVP already, and they're favored to win the championship again. They try to go for a three-peat. So and then in Las Vegas. So yeah, really push your best players, especially Asia Wilson. She is a monster. She's a beast. She's gonna probably be one of the best top 5 players, NBA players who ever played a game, because 6'3", who could handle the ball, who could shoot the three, get rebounds. She can shoot anywhere. Yeah, man, she's a beast. But yeah, WNBA, you got a fair deal, but it's up to you guys to keep promoting it, keep pushing it, and also expand the team. Keep on marketing it and having expansion teams. Y'all definitely get more money in the future for sure.
Yeah, I would say let's see how it go in the next couple of years. But right now, due to the aspect of social media and celebrities, it's bringing the WNBA into a different level of heights. And when I mean a different level of heights, I mean also with new radio. Hello, Zara B. How are you doing?
Hey,
Long time no see.
from
Great
the
to see
UK,
you
all the way
from the
from the
UK. We
UK.
got UK family.
The
Great to see you,
UK.
Zara B. I hope
You,
all is well.
you get harsh from us because you
Yeah, I ain't seen
you was
Zara B
the
so
first
much.
one used
Yeah,
to
I
rock
hope
with us. We
blessings
ain't had
abundant.
nobody.
Yes, man. Shout out to Zara B for being in the building.
It's been
Man,
a
great to
minute.
see you. It's been a minute.
Yes.
So it's great to see you. And you know who I ain't seen in a long time too? The Sosa. The
Oh my
Sousa. I
God.
ain't seen in a
Yeah.
long
Yeah, the
time.
Sousa, yeah.
Oh, everything's well with her.
I know
I don't even know
I
when
know
she
what you
just completely
moved.
disappeared.
Yeah.
But
Where
you know,
she was
sometimes you
at?
just
Maybe she
huh?
got tired of the
She was
space.
in
That's possible.
South Africa.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
but
Yeah.
she was another one, and she had a long time. But hope all is well with that. Cause sometimes you need to take a break from social media. So I get it, but
Mhm.
we ain't see it in a minute. That being said, Jordan, money time. What's going on with the moolah? That's
Let's talk.
what people love to talk about.
Let's talk about the moolah. So you guys don't know it's coming soon. AI is coming, and they're gonna come take our jobs. Not all our jobs, but they are trying out different sections in different cities, and they going to they starting in grocery stores and also fast food chains. I remember Hakeem told me, I don't know if it was McDonald's or somewhere, what is this? It's nothing but um, um, AI in there. There's nobody's in there. And now we, like I said, year by year, we're gonna see more and more of that. I'm maybe not in like in your in the hood or anything like that, but we go around like in the suburbs or something like that, you're gonna see more, automated, um, places of fast food restaurants being automated, and also you're gonna see AI, and also as we can see that Amazon they starting to really push having robots working in their warehouses as well. We're gonna see a lot more of that because they feel like it's more efficient. Because Amazon they're all about efficiency and timing, so they starting to put robots into their warehouse, so to get their package out really quicker to people like us and everything. But other than that, we do have a clip for you guys to really break down how we're gonna see more of AI and all automated systems really gonna take our jobs, which is gonna affect you guys people money, which is gonna be hard for you guys to look for jobs. Go ahead, I clean play the clip, and after that we'll chop it up.
From apps for fast food and food delivery to self-checkout and self-service kiosks, your favorite grocery stores and fast food chains are changing fast. Popular franchises like McDonald's plan to invest $2 billion into bringing AI and robots into stores and drive-thrus in 2024. In 2022, American grocery stores spent $13 billion on tech automations. The Food Industry Association expects spending on things like smart carts and revamped self-checkout aisles to grow 400% through 2025.
Well, automation is playing a bigger role in fast food, and it will play a bigger role still. The problem is, with minimum wage hikes in places like California, with other cost pressures still coming through, it's very expensive now to run a fast food business. And whilst fast food retailers have tried to remedy that by passing on prices to customers, customers, of course, don't like that, and volumes go down.
Americans are spending an average of $475 a month on groceries. Over the last decade, menu prices at most major fast food restaurants have outpaced national inflation rates, according to research from Finance Buzz. Popular fast food items like McDonald's McChicken and McDouble, Popeye's mashed potatoes and gravy, Taco Bell's Chalupa Supreme, and Wendy's Small Frosty have all doubled in price since 2014. Executives on earnings calls have taken notice of the high prices and have noted their growth in tech as a way to drive down prices and remain profitable.
If we're doing a good job on the items and prices and the service we provide, saving them money with pickup and delivery, for example, we can continue to grow share. So we're merchants at the core, and we've added through the technological changes that we've made and the service changes that we've made a dimension to the business that's driving that growth.
We're also investing for long-term growth in areas like digital and technology, as well as our transformation efforts within our global business services organization. By leveraging the full strength of our global scale, we'll build new and modern capabilities and ultimately unlock speed and innovation for our entire McDonald's system.
The American consumer is starting to pull back on spending, and rising food and labor costs are causing the food industry to invest more into automation to lower labor costs and improve sales, in order to stay competitive and take advantage of shifting consumer tastes.
You want me to keep playing it, or that was it?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, man, AI is coming. AI is coming, and automated system is coming, especially here in California. When I went to work last night, headed towards work, because my job's in Hollywood. They have their little robots the little robots that do deliveries.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know y'all.
Yeah, I saw it when I was in LA. Yes, I saw it.
I'm starting to see that a lot more now. So I'm gonna see a lot more of that, because I like with people, the delivery drivers, but I'm starting to see the little robots delivering food and everything. So
you should record it. You should record it. So we could see it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Hakeem, so what's your take on how AI and automated systems will impact the job market?
I love it. I can't wait. My use of theme that said the robots are coming. The robots are coming. They need to come. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Shout outs to Joe Don't Hurt Him.
Joe Don't Hurt Him.
Alaikum salam.
In the building. Worcester to the death of me. So check this out. A lot of y'all been eating high off the hog. Mm-hmm. Y'all been giving poor customer service and still getting paid. Then you want somebody to pay you $15 to flip a burger. Not in this lifetime. And this is why they're doing this. We need the prices to go down. You're just gonna have to go back to school. That's all I gotta say.
The White House they say, guys, start spending AI. It can't stimulate the economy. Actually, good point. It cannot stimulate the economy. That is a fact. However, AI is very, very beneficial for the economy, and this is the reason why. Because let's say, for example, if I can't go into work tonight, the AI will go into work for me and do the job what it needs to do, so it can still satisfy the customer when they come in there in the morning. So it does what it needs to do. That's what AI, that was the purpose for the AI. A lot of people, a lot of conspiracy theories say the reason why they allowed everything in America to shut down, well, throughout the world, so to compare the AI to see what exactly was going to happen, just in case that happened again. So it can AI, like you say, why can it be able to stimulate the economy even though everything is shut down? Can the world still keep going? So that was why I say everything is a test and ground. But this is my only issue with the AI, Hakeem and Jordan. I think today y'all saw it was a major outage when it came to the software, Microsoft. So if everything shuts down, so that mean do AI shut down as well because it benefits from technology? That's really something to really think about when it comes to the aspect of the AI. So anything that's man made could easily be destroyed. That's what I'm trying to say. It's man made. So that's only, but I agree with you. AI is very beneficial because it's very efficient and it moves everything fast. But like I said before, there was a outage in Microsoft headquarters, which affected the whole world globally. Something to think about. Go ahead, Jordan.
And that's true. It's true, Ryan. That's why me, I still like human interaction. I know my AI coming in the next future or so, but I still like human interaction when I go to, a restaurant or stop at a fast food restaurant at night or somewhere or grocery shop or anything like that. But the thing is, it's like, Ryan, you made a good point. When the world stop and everything, if it happens again, we may not know what's going to happen. They're really going to push it out. See, okay, let's just see AI. Let's see if they can, do the jobs that that we can't do that because the world stopped. Deliveries, all that type of things, which is very, very important and everything. So, yeah, man, to me, it's just like the y'all saw the movie I, Robot with Will Smith. Which is 20 years old now. That movie's 20 years old. Wow, man, time's going fast. Yeah, man. That just how we looking right now. It just reminds me of that the movie I, Robot. How the buildings are are being manufactured by robots, AI. You get your personal robots, delivering for you. You have a personal robot for yourself, cooking for you, and everything. So, I know. We're not trying to be lazy or anything like that, but we don't know how our next generation is going to be. Well, Generation Z, because Generation Z is with us, but the new generation, I'm talking like my daughter's age, when they grow up, the Generation Alphas, we just got to see how they gonna handle AI and everything. Are they gonna be lazy? Our jobs is gonna still be there because it's gonna affect our kids for real, because they the future, and we're going to see how it really impact that generation and AI. So for us, it's just us to see, because like I said, by when AI like kind of fully involved in the next 30, 40 years like that, we're just going to see how it affects our very young generation. So we're going to see if it's good for us or not good, or not so good for us.
Jonah heard him say today was a major example of how dependent we are, and we are not prepared. That's a fact.
Yep.
So if we're gonna depend on the AI, this is a prime example. If everything shuts down, all the technology start working. With the AI start working, shout out to just hit me out. He said, "Hello, gentlemen." He said, "I'm out in the great outdoors." Go, shout out to you. Just hit me up for always coming in. Enjoy your great outing. It is the weekend, so you gotta like get your cups, your water, your lick, whatever. Make sure if you drink your liquor, make sure you drive responsibly. I just want to make that clear. Make sure you drive responsibly and be safe out there. And not only that, for those that are also coffee drinkers, because some people are going to work tonight. Shout out to Truth. Never Favorite is also in the building. He say, "My guys, I love y'all. We love you too, Truth. Thank you for always coming back." And Truth say Triumph is key. G. Alexa, play Mini Man by 50 Cent. He said hashtag Alexa play 50. Play Mini Man by 50 Cent. Shout out to that. Why I say this? AI is a very part of creating a new homeless community. I don't know. Y'all have a comment on that with the Why High statement. I don't know. Y'all agree with him or disagree before we move
No,
forward.
why? How you got to understand something? As civilization changed, jobs are going to lose. When we invented the wheel, we didn't need nobody to push carts anymore. We had got the horses. When the Industrial Revolution came, the inventions of railroads and all this, the cotton gin, that was one of the most things that made slavery. Why do we need them? We got the cotton gin now. So,
good point.
You know what I mean? Technology is going to improve our lives and evolve us. Yes, people are going to be homeless. People are going to lose jobs. How many taxi cab drivers you think lost their job when Uber and Lyft came around? And then there's other rideshare companies that are going to. Disruptors are supposed to be here. We just need to learn how to adapt.
And also
that's our key thing.
And also with I was going to add this too. How can self-driving cars as well?
Basically,
it's still slowing down. It's not keeping the upbeat, but we might see more of that comes in the future, especially with the Lyft and Uber if they take it. And also, we don't know with planes. They might be self-riding planes,
autonomous planes. So
yeah, exactly. So we don't know that it can come. You never know.
If we're scared of change, meaning that we're scared of evolving, we did not started walking out the caves of the mountains to just be going backwards. We have to evolve, and people are going to suffer if you don't want. It's fight or flight now.
But the thing is, Jordan heard him say, which I totally agree with him. We depend too much on technology. We depend too much on AI. What happened one of these days is literally start working. We can't function as human beings anymore because we no longer got technology and AI.
Well,
that's really something to think about. I would
say this: we can function as us because we know what to do. Because we, like I said, we function without AI. We like I said, we are like last generations. When everything's go down, we know how to go outside, do what we need to do. But our younger generation, the alphas, what if they depend on AI so much? What are they gonna do? Because we could say they could talk to, hey, grandpa. I said, wait a minute, what y'all do, man? Man, don't worry about AI. Let's get this. We could do this, man. Let's ride our bikes. You don't need a self-riding bike. Get your personal bikes. Let's ride a bike.
I don't know. I'm a firm believer that history always repeats itself, and I think history will repeat itself again. Shout out to E Black. Is also in the building. He said, hey. Shout out to E Black, man. Always going around supporting people's channel. We really greatly appreciate you over here, brother. Guys, go ahead and make sure y'all subscribe to E Black TV. He's always doing his thing. He never stop. He don't drop that much content, but yeah, people still go and rock with E Black. He been in this space for a very long time. So shout out to E Black, man. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to E Black. Look, he even say, hey. Who came up with that? E Black came up with that?
He came up with that, yeah.
All right, that being said, moving forward, hip hop. Hip hop, we added that new column into the Chaos Culture Radio family. So Jordan, what's going on with the hip hop world?
Let's get into hip hop. So Ice Cube, shout out to Ice Cube, the big homie. He was on PBD podcast, and the question came up about P Diddy, and Ice Cube believes that with all the situations going up and everything, we still waiting on Diddy if he's going to get indicted and everything. I don't know if it's going to be this year or next year because, it's been quiet the last month or so about Diddy. But, yeah, Ice Cube had a question about Diddy, and he felt like, Diddy is really being targeted. And a lot of people agree with that. I think we all agree with it. But, yeah, he kind of explained all he thinks how and why Diddy is being targeted. So go ahead. I can't play the clip. And after that, we're going to chop it up.
Are you surprised at what things are coming out with Diddy at all, or you like you have no idea? It's none of my business. You'll live longer. So kind of like the mindset.
Surprised. How could you be surprised with anything that happens in hip hop? It's hip hop is the Wild West. So you're gonna have the good, you're gonna have the bad, you're gonna have the ugly.
You think he's being targeted, or some of the stuff he's got, there's credibility on what they're coming after him with the tapes and the feds and raiding his Miami home, his LA home?
I believe he's being targeted.
You believe he's being targeted?
Yeah. I believe, somebody, has the power to pull the trigger to make, this stuff, this domino effect happen.
Okay. All right. So you think he's being targeted. So you don't think, Shook said, you can say what you want about Diddy, but Diddy didn't learn to like young boys. He learned it from a man named Clive Davis. He threw Clive Davis in there. It doesn't sound like you're part of that camp. You're part of the camp that you think he's being targeted.
I don't know enough to even be able to be specific on any of this stuff. It's just all speculation. I just know he was cool up until a point, and then this stuff started happening. So I believe somebody, like I said, yo, he's our new guy. We on this year or whatever.
Are you surprised at what things are coming out with Diddy at all, or you like have you have?
So yeah, that's a good point for Ice Cube. So go ahead, Ronnie. Do you agree with Ice Cube's take about Diddy's being targeted?
I said that before. When the first thing with Diddy Erupt, I think he's being targeted because the same fact is, have you guys not noticed yet? They still not talking about the Epstein list. They're not even mentioning the list. So they need someone to pick on, and the person to pick on is P Diddy. But that's just my personal belief. Now, people can feel any type of way they feel about P Diddy because we know him to be very arrogant, also very narcissistic. Even though he's not diagnosed, but a lot of people think he's very narcissistic, and he's just a person that you can't really tell him nothing because he's bad boys for life. So I think they're really targeting this man because they don't have nobody else to target, and not only that, they're using him as a big distraction. Like prime example right now, you see they're not talking about P Diddy at all. But as soon as somebody mentioned Epstein's list, then they're going right back to P Diddy. Look, P Diddy got more allegation, more allegation, more allegation, more allegation, more allegation. So that's just my personal belief. At the end of the day, I think he is being targeted, and I think he knows that himself. So that's why right now he's been very quiet on how he's moving things. And not only that, you guys also notice that he's not really on social media like he used to anymore. He's just completely like shut down, and I don't blame him. Your take, Hakeem.
I think Ice Cube made a wonderful response, and I hope nobody hate on him. A lot of us wants us to join on a bandwagon when it comes to people being exposed, without looking from another lens and say, okay, why is this going on for? Ice Cube gave a point. He was cool up until a certain point, and all this got exposed just out of a sudden. So what do we do now? I think that's something logical to think about. Okay, why nobody exposed them 10, 20, 30 years ago, but now, what all of a sudden is? You know what I mean? Even after the Me Too movement. So I'm wondering, like, what's going on? Not just a disclaimer, I do not support none of that stuff, if it's true. But you can't, all of us want us to get on the bandwagon to judge a person when we don't have 100% context or the information on it. That's my take.
Yeah, that's true. Like I said, Ice Cube, he's a straightforward guy. He don't mess around, and he believes what he believes. And I agree with him. He's being targeted and everything. It all started December when the Cassie filed a lawsuit to get money, and then after that it was a domino effect. But then a whole bunch of people was trying to get his money, and then after that his house got ready in LA and Miami at the exact same time. And then after that, that leak, the video leak came out, years ago when Cassie and Diddy was in the hotel late that night, and he showed him he was, abusing Cassie and everything. So it's all, piling papers and everything. So, like I said, you made a great point about the Epstein list, Hakeem. I mean, Ronnie. There was one of the news crew was talking, and there was a Trump supporter had an Epstein list showing where's the Epstein list out. It was supposed to come out earlier this year, and I was gonna do a topic about it, but the thing is, it never came out. But you made a great point, Ronnie. Once more of the rumors, a lot of talking about Epstein list, that's what I think. You know, we're gonna hear about Diddy's gonna be indicted, or might be more photos or video leak of him and Diddy and everything. So, yeah, when it comes to in not say for America, for the people that have some super duper power and everything, they can do anything they want to. And right now, they always focuses on Diddy to keep the other people at rest and at ease. And if you got the money, you got the power. That's how it works. So I agree with Ice Cube.
I agree with him. And but let's see what happens. But I'm still waiting on on the Epstein's list. I think everybody is. So when that list finally reveal itself, then P Diddy will no longer be a distraction. But by then, P Diddy will probably be in court, and there'll be still another major distraction again from that Epstein list. But not only that, but that being said, guys, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side, because we get ready to deep dive to different variety of topics. You know, it's Freestyle Friday, so we normally do things on Friday rapid speed. So we're gonna hit topic after topic after topic. So I would say, guys, keep up, because it's gonna be an exciting show, because Jordan has a lot of things to talk about. And I know, Jordan, there's one topic you missed I wanted to add on before the end of the show, because I just want to know you guys' personal opinion on this one. I forgot to send you guys this one, but this one, I want to know y'all personal opinion on this one. So go ahead, Jordan, do your thing.
Okay. So, this topic right here, I want to talk about this. So, I live in Los Angeles. It's one of the biggest cities in America, and it's a lot going on in Los Angeles. You know, there might be different car chases. Also, when I was passing that word, when I saw the delivery robot, there was a police, 6-7 user police was gathered at this one restaurant. You know, I don't know because I guess somebody shot somebody and everything, so I passed that. But something happened yesterday, which it definitely hit, went viral in all social media. So a lot of people don't know there's different car chases goes down in Los Angeles, like maybe once a week or every other week. But there was a car chase where there was a man who went live while he was in a car chase, and he had his girlfriend and his baby inside, petrified of the cops was chasing him, and he had his baby in the car. The girlfriend was like, "What is you doing? You got to pull over, scare as hell and everything." And he went viral, and this was crazy. And it happened around, I think 10:30 in the morning. Happened yesterday when I found out. I sent it to the guys, but what you guys gonna see? It does happen in LA every other once a month and everything. A lot of crazy shit going in LA, but this stuff right here that we saw was super duper crazy. Y'all gonna maybe cringe a little bit. Go ahead, Clean, play the clip, and after that we'll chop it up.
Bro, pull over, bro. Let us off the car, bro.
I'm not, bro. I'm not gonna see our baby again.
Car, bro. You're never gonna see our baby. Are you fucking serious? You're trying to fucking kill us. What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna kill y'all, I promise.
Bro, just let us out the car.
Bro, this is sheriffs. They gonna kill me for some shit that I didn't do.
Bro, if you pull over and put your
They gonna kill me, cuz.
Yeah, you gotta pull over and put your hands up, bro. My fucking baby's in the car, bro. Bro, just pull over and put your hands up, bro. My baby is in the car, Dayan. Bro, my baby is in here, bro. Bro, Dayan, just pull over.
I understand.
Let us out, bro.
Fuck, cuz these bitch ass snooping niggas, cuz.
Bro, just let us out, bro. Let us out.
Bro, I'm not even supposed to be in this shit right now.
Bro, let us out, Dayan. Dayan, let us out, bro.
It's over with.
Dayan, let us the fuck out.
I cannot imagine, but it appears to be, we'll see here, we'll have a really clear view here in a second. That appears to be a small infant in his arms. It's a woman. Is it a woman or a man? I can't tell. It's a male. Well, either way, the suspect is stepping out of the vehicle from showing both hands. Now we have, there is somebody in the back seat. There is somebody in the back seat. The passenger has now opened up the driver's side door and the back seat. You just can't believe that person has just led the LA County Sheriff's Department on a wild and dangerous pursuit in the middle of rush hour with a baby in that vehicle and other people inside of that car. This is just incredible, and hopefully he cooperates from here on out. This is just incredible.
Yeah, these are surprises. We're often surprised on what gets out of these vehicles at the end of pursuit, and it goes to show you never know. And that's why they always have to handle it where they have to be prepared for any possibility. This is one of those pursuits where the unexpected is happening from one moment to the next.
That's right. Right. I mean, look at this. This is giving me so much agita, guys. They cannot see his hands. Is he reaching for a baby or is he reaching for a gun?
It looks like he was hugging the person hugging the person in the back seat.
No idea.
It puts them in such a precarious situation.
This is the worst. This is the worst situation I can imagine in this scenario.
Oh my goodness.
They are pretty much handcuffed on how they can approach this. If it does suddenly turn violent, they have a really almost impossible situation to deal with, knowing that there is an infant child that is in harm's way.
Here comes the person in the back seat with the baby.
Here comes a woman out of the back seat with child. Driver stepping out of the vehicle, and now, this is not what they want to see here. This is not what they want to see.
Well, it sounds like
this is a high. This is a very intense moment with a lot of real life emotions and drama playing out here. But now you can see the woman coming toward those officers with child. Whether she was a willing participant or not, they will figure it out very quickly. They're going to take custody of the child temporarily because obviously somebody's being charged with child endangerment. But finally, it is up to the suspect to just give up peacefully at this point now that the baby is out of the picture. But this is about as tense as it gets, guys.
Well, thank goodness he's complying now with the orders, at least with both hands up and backing up.
That was stressful to watch. And keep in mind that the car is not clear. We don't know what else is in that car. And
that's right.
We've been surprised before, and that's where they're going to handle it as well. We'll try to take care of this suspect, and then they'll check the vehicle. But this is going in the right direction, Chris.
There is so much training that comes into play in a situation like this. They drill for this all the time, and this is a perfectly executed felony stop here. After a wild chase that has come to a relatively peaceful end, these deputies faced with so many life or death decisions as they try and just wrap this up, and they're going to continue to treat this very carefully until they know for sure, as you mentioned, David, that vehicle is completely cleared. But look at that. A dangerous driver involved in a robbery of some sort. You see the woman being placed into handcuffs until they figure out what her participation level was, and that innocent baby now in the custody of the LA County Sheriff's Department as they attempt to clear that vehicle. And you can see they have not taken their eyes off of that vehicle, nor have they taken their gun sights off that vehicle.
All right, just when you think we've seen every pursuit imaginable, you get a new surprise. That's incredible.
Practice selfie, bro. Pull over, bro. Let us off the core, bro.
Okay, so I got some details for you guys. So the guy's name is Dayon Henderson. He's 21 years old, and he was one of the they was looking for him because he was part of a robbery a day before that in Beverly Hills, and so the sheriffs found out he was one of the suspects, and that's what it was a car chase. So yeah, the reason why he got arrested, he was scared because he was part of robbery with two other people, which they both got arrested as well. So he might not was, maybe he was the driver and everything, but at the end of the day, he was part of the robbery, and that's why he was in a car chase, scared for his life, and then he took the risk of having his girlfriend, his baby, driving this high speed chase in L.A. and hopefully it ended well. Nobody was hurt, and he got arrested, and the baby and the girlfriend was safe. So shout out to you, Bobby Bryant. Shout out to you. But go ahead, Hakeem, man. Where's your take, man? Because, hey, man, LA, there's always some stuff crazy going on in LA, baby. Something crazy. Go ahead.
Now, I want to choose my words carefully because there was a baby involved, and we're not going to put race into this situation. You know, he had tattoos up here to his neck.
He said cuz, too, so I don't know.
He said cuz, and he said Hoover.
Hoover.
He said, I'm in this situation because of Hoovers. I don't know what a Hoover is. I know what a Hoover vacuum is.
It's inside. I know what area.
I
know what street he's talking about.
You know what I mean? I know the Hoover vacuum is not orange too. So The thing I'm going to say is this: he deserved to go to prison. The kids deserve to go into foster care. If you're not living to be an upstanding citizen, this is what happens. I don't care what he said of something he didn't do, and people need to understand the world judges people. America judges people, no matter who you are. And this is why there's a fine line that you have to walk and don't blur, especially as people here in America. He's a Kirby salesman. Yeah. You know what I mean? So when I say this, I look at him and I'm saying, you on a high-speed chase, they have to have something on you. They have to have something on you. If it was just that serious, if you knew you was a suspect, why you ain't turn yourself into the Los Angeles police and not put your baby in danger? What was so ignorant is there was a lady in the comments on that video. You could tell he loved his family. This is the dysfunctionality that we in our community. No, he doesn't.
What?
Yeah. There was a lady in there, and she said you could tell he loved his family. No. He deserves to go to jail. Pelican Bay shoe program. I want gang enhancement. And whatever other enhancement you can do when you're not.
What about 24 lockdown? I forgot about that.
Oh, 23-hour lockdown.
23-hour lockdown.
Listen, all you got to do is just go. All you got to enjoy this life that we got. Go work at Burger King. Go work or go get you a certificate from Coursera and become a tech guy. You don't need to go on the street and have tattoos all the way up to your neck. That's my take.
Okay, here's the thing. I speak about this all the time. Not only that, but shout out to the lovely Bobby Bryan for being in the building. You know, when Bobby Bryan's here, I know the lovely Sherry Bryan is also watching as well with her a lovely family. And also, we're still praying for Sky that he have a really full recovery. But shout out to you guys for always being in the building. Yes, Hike.
And praying for Gorilla Black.
Is he okay?
His family member.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he passed or something. We're going to pray for him and his family.
Okay.
Most definitely.
We're going to pray for Sherry as well. Their whole family is going through something, and this is something that we do this. We've grown a family over the years, and people who watch us, and we don't know what all of us is going through. Everybody here who might be going through something, and we're going to pray for all y'all, but especially for Sherry. I pray that everything goes well, and I pray that Wiz, Gorilla Black, and you are doing better. Go ahead, bro.
Now, just hear me out say this. When the prosecutor can open their case with your own FBI live stream without commentary, you'll make some bad choices. Shout out to Just Hear Me Out for that comment. Just Hear Me Out also say that you could tell he valued himself above everything else. That's also a fact. And not only that, but shout out to Shiesty Bum, who's also in the building. Shout out to her. She came right on time when that video was being played, because you know how she feel about when it comes to the aspect of black men. Now, here's my take on this whole situation of this craziness will always go down in LA. I keep telling people, and people tend to not believe me, but more evidence is being revealed. How women tend to pick these type of men. The toxic type of man that's not going to keep your family safe, your children safe. You get in the car with them. The girl was crying in the car, stopped the car, and that guy's mind, he was so selfish, like Jesse Man said, he was so selfish about himself. He didn't even care about that 1-year-old child, that newborn. He didn't even care about the girl. All he was caring about, let me get away from the car this way. Just imagine, because they put spikes on the floor. Just imagine he would have put a spike and the car would have actually flipped. 3 of them would have been deceased over this one, because he's a young guy. He's only 21, of his only bad decision. All he had to do was just pull over the car and turn himself in. You want to be in the street, you got to understand something. Even Hakeem can tell you, you got to understand the consequences that come with the street. You might do prison time, or you might just be totally deleted. That's a choice you made, but don't put other people into your business that the choice you made was a bad choice. LA doesn't play. I've been in LA a couple of times. They do not play. They're very strict when it comes to certain things. So especially when it comes to police chasing, trust me, they were very. I'm not gonna lie. Jordan and Hakeem, they actually did really, really good. Cause normally they would shoot that car down.
Mm-hmm.
They were very cautious in this one. But I don't know why they was cautious. I'm just curious on the getting the more update on this story because at the same time, because I want to know what made them not shoot up the car. Because normally they'll shoot up the car, they'll shoot up the wheel and they don't care the car flip. But for some reason they didn't do it because I think they knew someone else was in the car. That's why you saw that the gun was still drawn to the car because they don't know if somebody else was probably in the trunk or something totally different. But for this one, it's a bizarre story because like Hakeem stated, it was a little one involved. And now the little one might end up in foster care, which I don't think that's gonna happen, Hakeem, because now they have the video of showing that the mother was telling the guy to actually stopped, and she
Yeah.
was afraid of her life. I don't think they're gonna press charges on her. It's gonna be mostly on him. Go
No,
ahead,
you're
Jordan.
right.
Been living in LA almost 5 years now, and I can guarantee you, I've seen about out of the year, maybe 3 to 5 car chases living in LA. It don't matter where you at. You could be where I'm at, living in downtown. You could be in Hollywood. You could be in West Hollywood. You could be all the way down to Long Beach. It's always something crazy to go down. This right here was one of the craziest things I ever seen. Craziest things I ever seen of a guy going on live for I don't know what the hell reason he went on live for, being scared to death. It just makes you look more stupid, man. Knowing you had your girlfriend and your baby in the car, could have kept that private, but you want to go live on that. And like I said, some of these young people I don't get where they get in trouble if they in a chase or in a shootout. They go live from some reason on Instagram or Facebook. I don't get that from the life of me because you just put red hands like, hey, it's me. It was me, my face. You can see my face. You know, it was me caught red-handed and everything. It's making it so easy for you to go to prison. But yeah, at the end of the day, y'all, I'm gonna say this: a lot of crazy stuff go down. Crazy stuff go down in LA. And like I said, I guarantee you, if you guys here for like a month or two, I guarantee you might see maybe one car chase. I don't care where you at. We all the way in Santa Monica, all the way in Pasadena. There's always supposed to crazy stuff to go down. But this right here was one of the craziest one I ever saw of him going live with the baby in the car, and his girlfriend in the car, going to car chase, knowing you're a suspect of a burglary that happened, I think, in Beverly Hills, and thinking like nobody was going to find you. Because if you got Beverly Hills, man, they got cameras everywhere. They got cameras everywhere in Beverly
They do.
Hills. They got the money. They going to face recognition, all that. They I don't care your height, your weight. They go in Beverly Hills, they going to find you easy. So, like I said, the next day they found him, you know. I believe the car he was driving, I believe that was his girlfriend. I believe that was his. That was not his and everything. And, you know, they not just called him, but 2 other suspects that was a part of the burglary. And like I said, he must have had more than one strike in his car because because this is not his first time probably, you know, doing a burglary or robbing somebody or robbing a place. Because like I said, it's not his first time. Because he says like, yo, I didn't do anything wrong and everything. I'm going back and everything. So, yes, sir, you messed up your life, and the thing is, you scarred your daughter's, your child's life, you scarred your girlfriend's life, and hopefully that woman will leave him. But I just have a suspect in my feeling that she's a ride or dyer, and he's gonna be there when he goes to jail and be waiting for her. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna say, crazy stuff going on in LA, yo. Crazy things go down here in LA.
And this is the crazy thing is, 'cause I know we move on to the next topic, but this is the crazy thing. Women continue to give guys like that the ultimate prize, have their children, when you have great men out here who still don't have any children. Makes no sense. They always go to the opposite to actually going for something that actually gonna benefit them long term. Go ahead, Jordan.
All right, on to the next topic. Let's talk about Michael Strahan's daughter. This is a powerful right here. So if you guys don't know, Michael Strahan's daughter Isabella, you know, she was battling cancer. Cancer in her head, brain tumor for years now, and that was going to be a time that Michael Strahan he was thinking about retirement because he was going to focus on his daughter because you know he thought she was still already declining and everything like that. But it finds out she went viral for today that she is cancer free. Thank God she has been a long battle, and now she's finally cancer free. And I know as a parent, you know, it takes a huge heft off your shoulders. And because as a parent, you want to see your kids grow up. You want yourself to pass before they pass, because it's just a crazy thing being a parent. See your daughter sick like that, and there's really nothing you can do. But now she's cancer free. Thank God she's cancer free. So go ahead, Hakeem, play the clip. She talked about how she being cancer free, and after that, let's chop it up.
A great scans. Everything was clear, cancer free, and everything is great. I don't have another doctor's appointment till October. So it was a great scans. Everything was clear, cancer free.
Yeah, man. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. She is cancer free, man. And shout out to Michael Strahan, man, because I know he's one of the happiest dads out there at this moment. So go ahead, Ronnie, man. What's your take about being cancer free finally?
Michael Strahan, like you said, he was dealing with that for a very long time. Even when he was over there in the Jets, like you say, he retired very early because he wanted to be able to take care of his family.
The
He
Giants.
loved his
The
daughter.
Giants.
I mean, Giants. Sorry, the
Okay.
Giants. I be getting confused with them. I be getting confused. The Giants. That's why he retired early. Cause he even said that when he retired, a lot of people say, "Why are you retiring early?" He say, "I gotta focus on my daughter. She's that important to me." And Jordan know how I feel because he has a daughter. It's something very powerful when it comes to the aspect of uh fatherhood. That I always tell people, fatherhood is most of the best thing in the world that I think every man should experience before he leaves this earth. Become a father or adopt to have that feeling of being a father, because that fatherhood is powerful to the point that you see that the amount of the amount of hardship he has to go through when his daughter was like dealing with cancer. And I remember he spoke about it. He was in tears. He did multiple interviews, multiple interviews. He was like, "I'm not gonna give up on my daughter. I'm not gonna give up on my daughter." I know a lot of people will probably give up and say, "Hey, let me prepare things for her to hit the grave." He said, "No, I'm not gonna give up because I know she's gonna overcome this. I know she's gonna beat it because I'm a winner and I know she's a winner as well." And I was like, when he said that, I was like, man, that was one of the powerful statements I ever heard a father ever say about his daughter. He didn't give up, and look, now she is cancer free. That is amazing news, and I'm happy for him and his family. Now he can finally like relax a little bit and really enjoy his daughter, and now they can do their thing. Go ahead, Akeem.
Yes, Waha, she is one of the twins. Correct. She is one of the twins because
Yeah.
Michael Strahan has four daughters, and yeah, she is part one of the twins. Correct.
Go ahead, Akeem.
Just like Seven and Muhammad say, all praises due to God. And we just want to give Michael Strahan credit. He has always been a family man, focused on his kids from the jump. Even in the advent of him getting child support, still paid the child support and still cared about his kids. Not all men let that deter to become a good father. Michael Strahan, you deserve Father of the Year award, my brother. I want you to stand up and give yourself credit and praise God your daughter's cancer free.
And not just a Father of the Year, Hakeem, he should get Father of the Decade award.
Yep.
Father of the Decade award. And shout out to Isabella. She is a fighter. She's has a lot of faith, and she beat cancer, man. And hopefully, people that that have cancer, wherever in their body, hopefully, they can be inspired by her story and with what she went through for years. And and anybody that has cancer, just keep on the fight, because you can actually beat this thing. You really can. Yeah, shout out to Michael Strahan, man, for being a fighter and a rider. Like I say, he got that huge weight off his shoulders, and he could just, spend the rest of his days being a father of not just for her, but all his four kids that is there. And Isabella don't have to worry about anything. She can live her life to the nice, live her and like what Jill Scott said, live her life like it's golden. That's my take on that.
And not only that, but those that is battling with cancer, because there's probably people that's watching us that are battling with cancer. As you can see, there's always hope. Never give up. There's always faith. Always trust in it, and always trust into the higher being, whoever you may serve. Trust that higher being. Like you see, you can overcome anything. Never give up on yourself, and never give up on your loved ones either. Because as you can see, Michael Strahan never gave up on his daughter, and now she's cancer free. Shout out to Ken Doll, the mom father is also in the building. Thanks for being here, my brother. He's in the building. Shout out to him. So go ahead, Jordan, moving forward.
Okay, we about to hit that R mark, so we're gonna talk about what's on the headline. We're gonna talk about Donald Trump at the convention. So, as you know, the convention was during this week and everything. Amber Rose spoke out. A few other governors spoke out and everything. But who went viral was Donald Trump and Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. When he found out the assassination came, he had to speak about his president. He loved his president. And also Donald Trump also spoke about, his, the assassination attempt too, about how he feels and everything, and all about unity. So go ahead, King, play the Hulk Hogan part first. And then after you play the Hulk Hogan, play the Donald Trump speech. And after that, we'll chop it up.
What happened last week when they took a shot at my hero? And they tried to kill the next president of the United States. Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
What's wrong with Hulk Hogan? Jordan, what's wrong with Hulk Hogan? Oh man! Hey, remember his theme song?
But what happened last week?
I think he said, "I want to be American."
So many people have asked me what happened. Tell us what happened, please. And therefore, I will tell you exactly what happened, and you'll never hear it from me a second time because it's actually too painful to tell. It was a warm, beautiful day in the early evening in Butler Township in the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Music was loudly playing, and the campaign was doing really well. I went to the stage and the crowd was cheering wildly. Everybody was happy. I began speaking very strongly, powerfully, and happily because I was discussing the great job my administration did on immigration at the southern border. So many people have asked me, what happened? Tell us what happened, please. And therefore, I will tell you exactly what happened, and you'll never hear it from me a second time because it's actually too painful to tell. It was a warm, beautiful day in the early to my right, and was ready to begin a little bit further turn, which I'm very lucky I didn't do, when I heard a loud whizzing sound and felt something hit me really, really hard on my right ear. I said to myself, wow, what was that? It can only be a bullet. And moved my right hand to my ear, brought it down. My hand was covered with blood, just absolutely blood all over the place. I immediately knew it was very serious, that we were under attack, and in one movement proceeded to drop to the ground. Bullets were continuing to fly as very brave secret to my right, and was ready to begin a little bit further turn, which I'm very lucky I didn't do, when I heard a loud whizzing sound and felt something hit me really, really hard on my right ear.
I love you.
I said to myself, wow, what was that? It can only be a bullet. And moved my right hand to my ear, brought it down. My hand was covered with blood, just absolutely blood all over the place. I immediately knew it was very serious, that we were under attack, and in one movement proceeded to drop to the ground. Bullets were continuing to fly. As very brave, secret to my right, very safe because I had God on my side. I felt that. The amazing thing is that prior to the shot, if I had not moved my head at that very last instant, the assassin's bullet would have perfectly hit its mark, and I would not be here tonight. We would not be together. The most incredible aspect of what took place on that terrible evening in the fading sun was actually seen later. In almost all cases, as you probably know, and when even a single bullet is fired, just a single bullet, and we had many bullets that were very safe because, and then began pointing at him. You can see that if you look at the group behind me. That was just a small group compared to what was in front. Nobody ran, and by not stampeding, many lives were saved. But that isn't the reason that they didn't move. The reason is that they knew I was in very serious trouble. They saw it. They saw me go down. They saw the blood and thought, actually most did, that I was dead. They knew it was a shot to the head. They saw the blood. And there's an interesting statistic. The ears are the bloodiest part. If something happens with the ears, they bleed more than any other part of the body. For whatever reason, the doctors told me that. And I said, why is there so much blood? He said, it's the ears. They bleed more. So we learned something, but they just, and then began pointing. Dangerous territory. Bullets were flying right over them, missing them by a very small amount of inches. And then it all stopped. Our Secret Service sniper, from a much greater distance and with only one bullet used, took the assassin's life, took him out. I'm not supposed to be here tonight. Not supposed to be here. Yeah. Thank you. But I'm not.
So there you go. Donald Trump, he explains to himself what happened in that incident, personally what happened to him, and luckily, he's still here. He's just missing a piece of his ear. And I don't know if you guys see, there was a lot of people was wearing, like, he had a patch right there. A lot of people, his supporters was wearing the same patch in his ear as well, which I thought was kind of funny and everything. But yeah, man, he's playing his experience. Sorry, he's playing his experience, and now he's here. He's safe as well. So, go ahead, Ronnie, man. What's your take on Donald Trump with the convention and everything, or anything you want to say about the convention that you saw, if you watched it or anything like that as well?
I saw some of the highlights, but first of all, shout out to Fresh Town, Florida for being in the building. For being in the building, they say this: if it was Biden and saying this, all those people in the comments and I comment will be crying, shaking my head, which is fact. They also say this too on Fresh Sound. Shout out to them as well. They say people just need to admit that they have hatred bias towards Trump and move on. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Josh is in the building. Josh always going around showing love to a lot of black content creators. We really do greatly appreciate you, Josh, for always coming back, showing love. If it's here at the Black House, wherever you go, you always show love. We really do greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Windshine, also in the building. Shout out to No Chaser. Don't chase him, No Chaser. It's also in the building. Shout out to you, Big Dog, for also being here as well. And not only that, but shout out to people that are watching us on Kick and also Twitch, because we also want to give you guys some acknowledgement because our following is going over there. Now, when it comes to the aspect of Trump, I'm not gonna lie, this was a very, very emotional speech. I know a lot of people was making fun of this speech because of his patch in his ear and also his following wearing a patch in his ear. However, you gotta understand something. This man, all you had to do, Hakeem and Jordan, is turn to the left just a split second, he would have been shot in the head. He would have been out of here. So just imagine, because remember, you got to keep it in mind, he's still a human being. Imagine him still going through that playback in his mind.
Yep.
Of that scene over and over and over again. I'm being honest. That's why I say he only want to speak about it one time. And I agree to him. Why? Because it's just a traumatic experience. Remember, Trump was the type of person, remember growing up, I'm not going to lie. The two people will always mention was Trump and P. Diddy. I want to be like P. Diddy or I want to be like Trump because of Trump titles. Trump was very well known. People already know. Everybody always talk about Trump is the man. Now all of a sudden he's the most hated person in the world, which makes no sense at all because of the aspect of the media. The media is portraying Trump for something that he's really truly not. Now, if you ask me, do he lie? Do he lie sometimes? Of course. All politicians lie. But to take someone's life because someone's life was taken that day, and the other person, and I heard the other person is still in critical condition. This is something serious, and people are playing around with it. They're joking, they're laughing. They say, "Look, he got what was coming to him, and it's probably going to be even worse." No, you don't want to wish death even on your worst enemy. And it's just a sad thing to see that we live in a world today where they're taking even people's lives that just because of the way he talks. Sad. And I did watch the convention, Jordan. I've seen some of it. Like I say, Amber Rose, Hulk Hogan made me laugh because he's very electric, very animated. So that when he did his thing, I was just laughing because it brought me back WWE days, WWE, WWF days. So those are like, I was like, what is he doing? I told Hakeem, what is he doing? But at the same time, people knew there was a serious situation that really occurred. And I think people need to pay attention because remember, attack on Trump or attack on Biden is an attack on our democracy. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Right.
Huh? Hello?
Yeah, we here. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Oh.
You just froze. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So I thought this was a beautiful statement. But everybody's seen the video. He was just being telling it like it was a story. But thank God he's here. We don't condone the violence of any kind. We don't condone radicalism. We don't condone any type of manifesto or whatever you got in your mind. Hate. And you shouldn't just hate the man just because he has different views and policies for you. So, hey, make America great again.
Yep, there we go. Yeah, man. Agree with you guys. It was an emotional speech and everything. I'm like I said, I'm not a fan of Trump, nor I'm a fan of Joe Biden and everything. I think we can find somebody better, but there behold, we got these two running for president. So you just gotta look at policy and everything. Or if you guys don't look at policy, what type of group, black, Hispanic, wherever, white, what can you benefit from their policy and everything like that. So, and that's how you look at it in that way. Shout out to, all the people, that celebrities, senators, governors who came out to support Donald Trump, with the assassination, attempted assassination that failed, it's just going to make Trump and the Republican more stronger, and the thing is, it should make our country more stronger as well. Just leave the politics alone. Democrat, Republican, and independents as well, this just shows that, hey, if you see Trump going to that traumatic experience, I know it's very traumatizing to his day because somebody was trying to take him out. It's like I said, it should bring a whole everybody that's American together and everything. Say, hey, BS aside, Republican or Democrat, we're still human beings. It's still our country we love. And like I said, you try to attack this man, take him out, it's just attack our democracy and everything. I saw some clips on X and on Facebook that was just crazy that they, like I said, Even though the bullet missed Trump, they was kind of peed off that the bullet didn't hit him. That really didn't take him out. There's some crazy
That's what I'm
people
saying.
we thinking like
Mm-hmm.
that. I think one of I think it was Jack Black, the actor. He was on tour and everything, and one of his bandmates made a comment. Like I said, you made a comment about you should have missed the shot hitting Trump, and then after that, Jack Black, he had to cancel the show like that because what that man said was very extreme and all that type of thing. So, end of the day, no man, no politician should be losing their life. I don't care if you're a Republican or Democrat. It's not really that serious. In the politics and everything, it's not really that serious. They are the leaders, but they don't control our individual lives. And I think people, when they think so extreme about either Republican or Democrat, when it gets so extreme to and everything, they feel like they're going. The world's going to end, which is not the case. We're still in a country that's one of the greatest countries in this world. Do we have problems in our government? Absolutely. Do we have problems in our government in states that we live in? Absolutely. Do we have problems that we live locally? Absolutely. But the thing is, you guys have the power to vote and make a change to that. As simple as that. We don't even go to extreme. Use your vote to change. That's all you got to do. Violence is not the answer. I don't care if it's Donald Trump, Joe Biden, any other politician, that should not be in danger like this ever again. Not in our country. Point blank, period.
Just hear me out. The situation with the Stormy Daniel case, yeah, that thing was very rocky. That was a very shaky. That case to me didn't even make no sense. Like the whole case didn't make no sense. But you already knew what time it was. They wanted Trump to go down in New York, and that's exactly what happened. And not only that, but his lawyer team is still working on that case to try to get that case overturned because they still was lacking some evidence during the case. So let's see how that turns out, especially after this whole debacle of him almost being assassinated too. Shout out to the lovely Stephanie Watkins is also in the building. Shout out to her. The other day she was dressing super nice. I'm like, Stephanie, who you on a date with? Because Hakeem's over here in Miami. I'm like, you on a date with Hakeem went to LA and he ain't tell me nothing? Huh? Hakeem be out here doing stuff and he ain't telling nobody nothing.
Listen, she wasn't on the date with me because I didn't approve of the outfit.
What you mean? That outfit she had on was slamming. Look, hey, red flag Ronnie. How does red flag? I'm telling you who you on the date with. Are you on the date with Hakeem? How does red flag?
She wasn't on the date with me. She needed to be modest. From the neck down, nothing shown, like a Muslim girl.
No, what she had on, that's the type of clothes I want my woman to wear. So you out there with me, we gonna wear that. We wear that. Hey, look.
No.
Hey, I was like, I know your DM was packed because you was slamming. That was Hakeem. I knew Hakeem. Let me know if Hakeem was in your DMs. Just let me know. Let me know in the back.
No. In my old days, I would have said it was beautiful, but I needed her to be covered.
Not beautiful, Hakeem. Sexy. You gotta say sexy. Man don't say beautiful. Man don't say beautiful. You say sexy.
From the neck down.
Sexy is more powerful than beautiful. I'm sorry. Beautiful is like it's too cliche. Sexy is like wow, like sexy and hot. That's what we say right here. No, but on a serious note, I'm telling you, Trump is gonna sit in someone's couch. He probably already is sitting in someone's couch because, like I said, he was this close to being assassinated. And I think they even say when the situation happened with Ronald Reagan, he had to take a couple of days off because it was also messing with his mind. Hakeem, she see what she did? Look what she gave you, Hakeem. She gave you the peach. I don't know what the other one means. I know what the peach means.
I don't know what those mean.
I don't know what Jordan, what's the other one? Jordan be knowing. When women use emoji, I be Googling it to find like the meaning to it because I don't know what it means.
I do not know what that means.
Guys, on free game. If you date a woman and she like using emoji,
I know what it means. I know what it means. I know what it means.
Melons mean.
I know what it means.
Okay, so I'm schooling the guys in the game. So guys, if you ever see women use a lot of emoji, make sure you use Google. Google is your best friend. It's gonna help you to understand.
She using fruits. She using peaches. As we know what that is.
I know what peaches mean, but the melon. Look at Hakeem.
Melons. You know what melons means.
I need her to be covered from the neck down.
No, but this is a serious situation. But we're not gonna try. too long spent on this topic because it's very sensitive, very sensitive. A lot of people was saddened by this. Now, like Jordan said, there's also some people in the left who want to join Trump out of here. Remember, at one point, this man was the most liked man in America. Now he's the most hated. Go ahead, Jordan. Continue. Look, Hakeem red flag. Yay! Hakeem got red flags. Finally.
I gotta
Hakeem,
know what I got a red
yes.
flag for.
You're on the red flag, King.
No. You gotta take that back, baby.
Hakeem's on the red flag team. Good. Red flag, baby.
You gotta take that back.
Kendall, you say you knew what the emoji meant, but you didn't put it in the chat. It's not fair. But go ahead, Jordan. Continue. Go ahead, because I know it's Robert Friday. Go ahead.
All right. Speaking of Joe Biden, let's talk about Joe Biden. So it's been rumors the last couple of days that he might be dropping out of the race. Some people, I saw some people's blogs and everything that's been confirmed that he's dropping out. But I found out today that he's not going to drop out, and he's firmly strong and steady that he's going to continue.
I knew it.
And he's going to win. But the thing is, you guys, the former president, Barack Obama, is worried about Joe. He is really worried about Joe. He's very worried about Joe. I had a tweet. I'm sorry. See if I can find it. So, the former president Barack Obama has a delicate balance on strike to weigh in on Joe Biden. Obama found himself forced through the most political moments of Democrats since former President Bill. I'm sorry, wrong one. Where is it? But go ahead, Hakeem. Play the. Let me see if I can find a tweet. Go ahead, play the clip, Hakeem, and after that, we'll chop it up. I gotta find the tweet real quick.
Shaji Bum, Jay Jordan, stop gossiping. You see, Shaji Bum begin on what she trying to corrupt Jordan. You're not gonna come over here and Shaji Bum corrupt Jordan. You could corrupt me and Hakeem. You're not gonna corrupt Jordan. I'm not gonna let you do that. Not over here. Go ahead, Hakeem. Play the clip of Joe Biden. Go ahead.
Joe Biden still in the race? Does he plan to stay in the race? And if so, what's the plan?
Thanks so much for having me, Mika. And look, absolutely the president's in this race. You've heard him say that time and time again. And I think we saw on display last night exactly why, because Donald Trump is not going to offer anything new to the American people. He's the same person he was in 2020. He's the same person he was at the debate stage. He's the same person he is that is about himself and not about the American people. And Joe Biden is more committed than ever to beat Donald Trump. And we believe on this campaign, we are built for the close election that we are in, and we see the path forward. The president is the leader of our campaign and of the country, and he is clearly, in our impression and what we've built and in our engagement with voters, he's the best person to take on Donald Trump and prosecute that case and present his vision versus what we saw last night.
Is Joe Biden still in the race? Does he plan to
I can't find a tweet right now, but Obama is very concerned about Joe as well, which is, if Obama's concerned, then there's something wrong with Joe. But go ahead, Hakeem, man, what's your take about Joe Biden continue running the race?
He should just drop out. We've noticed him throughout this whole ordeal. His competency and his coherentness on how he's at that age where he needs to be in a rocking chair and enjoying his grandchildren. That's all that he needs to do now. Worrying about running the country, this and this. Yes, you can let Kamala Harris become the front runner. She's not going to win the presidency. Conservative America is not going to let that happen. I'm just telling you the facts of them is. And then also remember, there's also other races here, Muslims, Hindus, who are also conservative. They're not going to vote for women. I'm not saying this to be malicious or rude. I'm just telling you what the facts is. 90% of America is conservative. Mind you, Trump is only 3 years younger than that. Yes, but Trump has a mind of a 25-year-old. Trump is a young man, and he's with the ish.
I get why you had to say that. He 80 some years old. He didn't be sitting in so much rocking chair. Just hear me out say this. I always say Kamala Harris is the Kamala is the second most unpopular candidate opposed to polls. So I will so it will be a step down from Biden technically. Stephanie Watkins also say this too as well. Excuse me. I think a vote for Biden at this point is a vote for Kamala. I'm not sure if it's spelled that right. I'm not sure if I spelled that right, but there's no way that he can make it another 4 years. No, he's ready to go. Joe would not be able to make another 4 years. No, no. And if the American people vote Joe in again, yeah, y'all sad. Shout out, Shiesty Bum say that she like, so basically, y'all political ain't backed up, y'all. Yeah. So how y'all feel? Yeah, I ain't got time for Shiesty Bum because Shiesty Bum gonna get on my nerve because he trolling in the chat. Now, I think Joe Biden should step down. After this, pretty much, I think he should step down this weekend. That's just my personal belief. As you can see, he don't have the capability to prolong this, pretty much to prolong this debate and also to prolong the country, running the country. He's not. I don't think he have the mental capability, like Hakeem stated. He needs to go ahead, sit down, relax, enjoy your retirement, and also enjoy your money. Like Jordan say, also, if Obama is very alarmed about your physical well-being, that should tell you that something is not really right with Joe Biden. Like mentally, something's not right with Joe Biden, and also physically. Like he needs to take a break and say, you know what, my time has now come to an end, and that's pretty much what he needs to do. Now, if he do decide to not run again, who could run and beat Trump? Like a lot of people saying Kamala Harris. I don't think she could because even at being a vice president, she was never seen, not even never heard. Like she's very unpopular. Nobody really likes her. They say even when she walks in a room, nobody really listens to her. So her being president is just gonna make everything just worse. So to be honest, honestly speaking, Trump is more capable because, like Hakeem said, he does have a young mind. He's able to function. He's able to move. And he's able to do business, pretty much business talk. Biden can't really do it. If you have a Ukrainian president come into the White House, you don't even know who he is. You thought it was Vladimir Putin. That can show you, like, hey, I think you did a little bit too much. Oh, go ahead, Hakeem. Go ahead and read the comment you highlighted.
Stephanie Watkins say if Obama was running against Trump, would y'all vote for him? I would not.
No, I would not. Obama year, even running president wasn't all that great. He was a great speaker.
Yeah.
He very charismatic. Spoke very well to the point that his academia was on a whole nother level. But the way he run the country wasn't even all that good. And now that a lot of people in the army didn't really support Obama. They say he made a lot of terrible decisions when it came to the aspect of the military and also the veterans as well.
Yeah, let me answer the question. Stephanie, Obama didn't do anything for Black Americans, not one thing. And if you in that position, you respect him at least do something, and he ain't do nothing. So personally, for me, I wouldn't vote for. I mean, either or. I probably won't vote for neither or. It'll be neither for me because, like I say, they're not doing anything for the policies is not benefit for us anything. So me, I wouldn't vote for either. If there was a column that said vote for yourself, I'll vote for myself. That's just me. But go on to Joe Biden. Joe Biden, I agree with you guys. He needs to drop out. We need to find a better candidate than Joe. We are see what Joe do right now. He has not done well as his presidency. When it comes to the wars, when it comes to the economy, he has not done. He's done a terrible job. Terrible job. I like I said, not like I said. I believe, like I said, if he jumps out right now, if he can find somebody else who's a younger, or at least a younger candidate who could go against Donald Trump, please, because I'm tired of these old people who's been in the House, the last 2 terms, 8 years, and all that type of things. I want to see somebody younger. I want to see somebody fresher. But Joe, if he thinks he can do it, shout out to Just Hear Me Out. He said, if his son say he could do it, his wife say he could do it, then he's gonna do it and everything. So, I feel like Joe needs to hang it up, But the thing is, it's like he feels like he can do it. But the thing is, when it comes to the next debate, he's gonna get mollywopped by Trump again. And when it comes to election time, I think it's going to be a landslide, and it's probably going to be one of the biggest landslides in U.S. history. So, Joe, if I was you, man, I'll hang him up and let somebody else run. And for me, I think there should be an age cap when you run for presidency. I think that at the maximum age, it should be the age of 70. After that, you don't need to run for president. That's just me.
No, I agree. I think it should be an age cap. And not only by running for president, also in the House of Representatives, the Senate, and also the Congress. It should be an age cap because some of them people is going close to 90 and they're about to get ready to quote. That's why a lot of laws are getting into play. Half the people don't even know what's going on because they old. They don't know. They're just signing anything. So I think it should be a younger crowd doing stuff for the younger generation because remember, it's going for the younger generation, not our generation, because our generation is going back where our parents did to pretty much run the country. So that's what I'm saying. It should be young people pretty much in these type of position. But remember, Trump now got a young vice president, so that's actually kind of good because it's kind of showing that they are going to a younger route now because I think they realize that people that's 80, 90, 70, they're not capable anymore. They just not. So but let's see. But Jordan Hakeem, keeping in mind too, the Democratic Party do want Biden to step down. I'm just letting you know they do want him to step down. A lot of them don't support him. A lot of them do not support him at all. So moving forward, go ahead, Jordan. Jordan, you on mute.
Breaking news, guys! Breaking news! I just got this. I just sent it to you, Hakeem. So Sean Kingston and his mom has been indicted in a $1 million fraud case, and they could face up to 120 years in prison. So basically, that's life. So they officially been indicted by a Miami grand jury with the charges being announced. Sean Kingston and his mother, Janice Turner, were both hit with 5 counts of wire fraud and 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud. The two face up to 20 years per count, receiving if convicted. They were both arrested, as you guys know, for running schemes and scams with cars, dealership, jewelry, clothing stores to live a very luxurious life. They kept $1 million worth of goods that they never actually paid for. So go ahead, King, play the clip, and after that, we're gonna chop it up.
No, but shout out to Ashton Williams,
Ashton.
the creator of the Shiesty Avengers. It's also in the building. So guys, you know he normally go live at 8:30 Eastern time, 7:30 Central time. So go over there, subscribe to the channel. You know it'd be Shiesty over there. You know, yesterday actually I was in the clouds, man. I had a lot of stuff to do at work. I wasn't able to stop by, but at the same time, I saw you doing your thing, man. Not only that, but you had Jay Prince for president over there doing the shystiness. Like y'all always do. But guys, go over there and make sure y'all subscribe to Shiesty the Avenger. But go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip with Sean Kingston and what you call it? Yeah, I already know Stephanie Watkins. Sean, hey, look, Joshua's laughing.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Shiesty said she created Shiesty Avengers, or she had the idea and she gave it to Ashton.
Oh no, I think she probably had it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Well, Hakeem's on the phone. Hakeem play the clip with Sean Kingston.
I don't know if he got it. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. I think he was on the phone. But go ahead. The one with Sean Kingston.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's audio.
There's no audio?
Yeah, I don't think it's at the bottom. Go back.
Oh, don't play the audio. Don't play the audio. Don't play the audio. It has some music on there. It's copyright.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's good. But yeah, well, there you go. The mother and the son, they are finally being indicted. They got 5 counts, 20 years per count. So it looks like they're gonna be in jail because once you get indicted, it's over with. It is over with. So go ahead, Hakeem, man. What's your take about these two being indicted?
She's a runner. She's a track star. She doesn't go, but she's getting for Man, I'm happy they got that goofy. You Brian Hill scamming for years. You know what I mean? So man, when you do the crime, you do the time. You know what I mean? Nobody feels sorry for him. He had the biggest hits in the world, and he has fallen from grace. Put a
Yeah,
song
I
up
never.
there.
He did. He literally fallen from grace. Hakeem. He had so many different songs, and then now look what's going on. Shout out to the lovely Brownie
Brown
Ellie.
Ellie.
He's in the building.
Yeah,
Hey, Brownie.
Ronnie Ellis, he's in here.
Shout out
Wow,
to
I ain't
Brownie
seen
Ellie.
Brownie Ellie in a minute. Over there, oh, nah, she's Chicago's finest. She's in Chicago. She coming in dropping the brown hearts. That's what Brownie always do. Shout out to Brownie for being in the building. No, it's sad for Sean Kingston. He want Hakeem and Jordan. At one point, he was on top. He had everything going for himself. Great records, women, cars,
Yep.
houses, and look, he pretty much lost it all because he want to do with this fraud. And not only that, but I always get upset in the aspect they always come to Miami to do fraud stuff. I don't know why. Is Miami the capital of fraud? It seems like it.
It seems like
You want
it.
to have, yeah, because they always come to Miami. They always come to Miami. Anytime somebody get indicted, they always say in Miami, fraud, fraud, fraud. Epstein, it was in I think it was in West Palm, like always in Florida. I think it's something in the water. I think that's what it is. Go ahead, Jordan. I think it's something really in the water. Go ahead.
In the words of Sean Kingston, you got me suicidal, cause you going to prison. Y'all going to prison, yo. It's over with. It's over with. Y'all been scamming for years and years and years, and it's finally over with. It must be in the family. Because how the mob be scamming, you pass it on to the son, maybe the grandmother and the grandmother. Maybe it's just a generational thing. They've just been scamming and everything. But it is over for those two. Y'all are going to prison. All these beautiful weather, all that type of stuff. You ain't gonna see that no more. You are going to jail. Scammers always gonna be a scammers. And you're right, Ronnie. You know, I think Miami used to be cocaine capital. Now I think it's a scammers capital.
And
You
then
call
look at Shiesty Bond. But Shiesty Bond calling me and Hakeem be scamming because we live in Miami. I like we do not.
No. You can
We got straight cash, baby.
Straight cash.
Bro, Jordan know me in real life. Jordan know me in
Yes.
real life. And he know Hakeem. We do not scam.
Hey,
we got
man,
straight
Ronnie,
cash.
like I said, Ronnie back in the grocery stores, he trained me in the grocery industry.
That I was trying to tell you. I was trying to tell you.
Get better worker.
That was trying to tell you, man. I don't need to scam, man. I work hard. I work hard for what I get, Shiesty Mom. So if I want you, I can get you. Believe that. I work hard for what I get.
We can still make your life easier. We
Ronnie
can still make your life easier.
Hey, Bronny said Ronnie probably got a scam cousin. Now, I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that. I'm sorry. I can't talk about that. I just can't.
Not on air.
I'm not
on
gonna
air.
my personal. Yeah, I can't
Not on
my
air.
personal information. No, I can't go there.
Not on air.
I'm not on there. I can't do that. No, I can't do that. I'm sorry. Look, I keep laughing. Everybody got a scamming cousin. Everybody have one. Come on, man. This ain't nothing new.
I don't care any black family. I don't care if you Black American, Jamaican, Haitian. That you have at least somebody in your family who's a scammer. So I want to hear all that.
Thank you.
From the trenches.
She tell your cousin that. So Brownie, you about that life?
You about that life,
do prison time? You want to do prison time?
You can ride in the Rolls Royces and the Scat Packs. You know what I mean?
Lambos and
Lambos.
The Porsche.
We'll get you.
I think Brownie gonna end up snitching. If she in the car with him like, yo, when you with him, you're like, no, he forced me to do it.
I think Brownie, she's a rider. She a ride dyer. She ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh, you think she'll ride or die? I think so too. I think
all I need in this
the
life
Midwest,
is
in the Midwest.
She ride or
die. She a Midwestern. I can see she ride or die.
She said, I'm not no scammer. Yeah, I'm not no scammer. I just want some money. I know how to play dumb. And then Shiesty say, look, Ronnie look like a scammer. Here she go again with the scamming. See, now y'all profiling me because I got dreads. No, I'm not no scammer at all. I'm not no scammer at all. But anyhow, but I really feel bad for Sean Kingston. But knowing them, I think they're gonna settle. I still think they're gonna do prison time, Jordan. and Hakeem, but I don't think that the prison sentence is gonna be very long. I don't think they're gonna do over 100 years. I think the less they'll probably do is probably 5 to 7 years. The least. The least. They're not gonna do the maximum.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
go ahead, Jordan.
I agree. They're gonna take the plea. All right, on to the next topic. Oh, this topic is this is something. So there was this happened over a week ago in South Rural, Georgia. So there was a young boy named Noah. Apparently he is died by drowning, but it's been giving false statements on how he drowned. So there was two the boy was 8 years old, and apparently they found out the story, and there was two children, the ages of 10 and there was two white kids. They allegedly, I believe they allegedly drowned this boy, and their mother was falsifying, the statements and everything, and she was part of it as well. So, but yeah, this is a very, very sad story. So it's, to me, I mean, how it looks like it looks like it's a racial thing, because it was like I said, the mother and the two children, where they was white, and allegedly they drowned the boy. So go ahead, I can't play the clip, and after that, play a clip, and after that, I'll give details towards it as well after you're done.
Death of that 8-year-old boy, Noah Bush from Jessup, is being ruled a homicide. And according to the Wayne County Sheriff's Office, 2 children are facing charges. And listen to this, parents. They are 10 and 11 years old.
It's just very hard to accept and understand why anyone would do this, especially children. But what is more difficult to understand is why adults would participate in concealing this. And some of them maybe even walked around with the Bush family that night, pretending as if they were looking for Noah, not knowing where he was.
WJCL 22 News' AJ Sisson joining us live from the Jessup Courthouse. AJ, help us put our arms around this, because you have been reporting on this story from the very beginning, that this family's fight for justice started ever since Noah died back in May.
And Greg, it has been a tough story to cover, and ever since that night that Noah went missing, the investigation revealed that he left with kids he thought were his own friends. And now we're learning that those kids are responsible for his death.
He walked away with people he thought were friends and trustworthy. It's just very hard to accept and understand.
Answers for the family of Noah Bush, the 8-year-old found dead in a borrow pit on May 16th. Originally, no foul play was involved.
Noah and the 2 juveniles involved in this got into some argument, and an argument led to them pushing Noah into the water and possibly holding his head underwater.
The Wayne County Sheriff's Office says the 2 juveniles are 10 and 11 years old, both charged with concealing his death and criminal trespass. The 11-year-old charged with simple battery and involuntary manslaughter.
Grateful for the arrests that were made today, but we still have a long road ahead of us, because until Noah receives his justice, there will be no peace.
In a statement from Wayne County Sheriff Chuck Mosley, it says in part, the investigation continues as we await the completion of the enhancement of the videos obtained during this process. The Glenn County District Attorney Keith Higgins says that the arrests of these juveniles may not be the end.
We are disappointed that today was not the full justice that we expected. It was not the full justice that this family deserves and that this community has been organizing around and fighting for.
Days after Noah's death, Jessup held numerous protests and rallies asking for justice for Noah, because it was his mother that always knew something was not right.
She was absolutely right that this community, they knew Noah, and that these were neighbors that did this to him. These were neighbors that participated in the taking of her baby's life. And so we will continue. There's a long road ahead.
Now, I'm outside of the Jessup courthouse where since 3 o'clock, those juveniles have been in court determining whether or not they will go home or they will remain detained. I'm also hearing from one of the lawyers that was on recess not too long ago that warrants for arrest for parents may be given out tonight. There's nothing certain, however, will be happening tonight, but as anything is released, I'll continue to update you on air and online at WJCL.com. In Jessup, AJ Sisson, WJCL 22 News.
What an absolutely
Yes, yeah, this situation happened in South Rural Georgia, and yeah, man, I was going to explain it, but it kind of explained it more already. But yeah, this is a crazy story, and I mean, a lot of stories don't get out like this. And unfortunately, I did find this story, and I'm glad that we speak on it. So go ahead, Akeem, man. What's your take?
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is too much for me to comment. I'm not gonna be able to talk about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because when it comes to the aspect of children, where do they get the idea from? The idea just don't just come into any child's head. They get an idea because it's coming from their parents. That's why they say it's a warrant coming out for the parents' arrest, because it's like, okay, these are. Remember, it's a 10-year-old and an 11-year-old, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like you allow your kids to watch these type of films. You allow your kids to watch anything on social media. It plays a huge part into that, and that was I understand why Hakeem don't want to speak on that, because it's very something alarming. That's why I say these are our little ones. We got to protect them at all costs. You just can't, even though they may have friends as a child, because as children you want your children to have friends, you want your children to be able to socialize. However, you still want to be able to monitor their friends and make sure their friends got their head on straight, because they may have situations at home. God forbid, I hope, because especially when it comes to the aspect of the black community, the father's not always there. I hope it wasn't a single parent house. I hope. I'm just hoping it's just not that. Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, looking at this as being a parent, it's always be having a daughter. To hear such a story like this, make sure to keep my attendance up always. With my child and everything. Make sure my child is safe. If child start having friends, who is the parents, where they're at, they're always going to be. If the parents need to be chaperoned, if I need a chaperone, or the parents need to be chaperoned, stuff like this, man, it's very, very cringy. And to the parents out there, we see stuff like this. It just keeps your attendance up and say, hey, what is the best thing I could do to keep my child safe? Because stuff like this, we should be hearing stuff like this, and it's very, very crazy here, and very, very sad to see a boy lost his life, which he should be living right now. Yeah, man, it's and the thing is, it's like also how some of these parents that we don't know how they raise their kids. Some parents don't need to be parents. If they raise those two kids incorrectly, or if they did what they did, there are some parents out there who don't need to be parents, and they might teach kids about stuff that the average parents would not do. Yeah, man, this story, when it comes to kids, it's this. Like I said, I want to talk to this because there's stories out there, and not just this, but there's stories out there that we don't know about that has situations like this and everything. And like I said, parents, just keep your attendance open. Make sure that you try to keep yourself as best as possible, and with friends. You gotta get to know their parents and get to know them as well. Point blank period.
Stephanie Walker, we're not trying to blame women. The reason why I mentioned the aspect of single parent household, because single mother household, because this is the reason why the mother is already doing too much. The mother go to work, the mother probably in school, the mother have other things she had to take care of before she actually come home. Sometimes she don't have enough time to watch the children. I would say, God forbid, I don't want to be a single parent household, because the simple fact is there's always a form of there's a narrative out there that say, oh, kids raised in a single parent household, they end up being terrible people on this earth. No, what I'm saying is because of the fact of I know because I talk to people that are used to talk to people that are single mothers, and they always say that how hard it is to make sure you go to work and also come home and take care of the child. They always want that support system from the man. That's what I'm saying. If the man was there, things would have been totally different. Not only that, but also parents is also very important. Make sure you put trackers on your kids. There's trackers out there. Give your kid a cell phone. People that love to use cell phone. Give your kid a cell phone. Make sure they have their location on so you know their whereabouts. Even though you're at work, you still know their whereabouts. Like, hey, here's a cell phone. I'm gonna put your location on. I'm gonna call you at a certain time. Make sure you answer. Don't just let your kids walk out there freely and do whatever they want. I'm just speaking facts. So Stephanie is not red flag. It's actually the truth. I see a lot of little kids out here, especially in Miami. Hakeem can tell you, especially in Miami, walking in the middle of the night with no parents' guidance. Don't even know what's going on. And I'm talking about in the black community. So I'm just speaking facts here. Go ahead, Jordan.
All right, on to the next topic. Let's talk about 19 Keys. So Isaac Hayes III, I think this is Isaac Hayes' grandson. He's calling out 19 Keys for stealing his ideas and also faking the black unity. He said black people rather compete than collaborate. And he went viral for this on the internet, and he's calling out 19 Keys. So
Oh yeah, I saw that.
yeah,
I saw that. He called out 19 Keys. Well, Hakeem told me about 19 Keys already, but somebody called him out.
yeah, I know about 19 Keys, and I saw him last year, 2020. Yeah, he on Juneteenth he came out on Lamar Park. We had the big festival, Juneteenth festival, and I saw him. He was there. So I saw him.
Is he really a smooth talker? Is he really a smooth talker? You were talking the same.
Yeah. He's smooth. He is. Yeah, go Hakeem. Go ahead, play the clip, and after that, we'll chop it up.
I don't know. I'm kind of careful to talk about 19 Keys, man. Well, I'm gonna talk about him. Go ahead.
So the first thing that I want to say is, I did not want to make this video. I had no plans on making a video today about this, but I have to make a video to show you a textbook reason why we can't ever work together and what we do to one another. Check this out. So this is 19 Keys, a very popular, successful speaker, community leader, somebody that has his strong opinions about the direction of the black community, and we don't always see eye to eye on everything, which is fine. But I'm always down to have the conversation of collaboration and how we can meet in the middle some way and do something. So I'm gonna show you a conversation that I had with 19 Keys that I didn't want to show you, but check this out. So this is the DM between us where Monday, he thought I was trying to bait him, and I said, no. He said, what's the counter agenda beyond voting? And on Monday, I say, we should have a Black Thought Leadership Conference, small group of solid minds with different perspectives. What do you want is the question. That's what I posed. I never heard back from him, but that was Monday. Now, this just happened yesterday. So yesterday, 19 Keys posted this. 14 years ago, leaders from all perspectives gathered to discuss the black agenda as the American agenda. We should have done it every year since then. Time to bring back our agenda. High-level roundtable, right? And I'm like, okay. But I was like, what happened to we? Hold on. As you can clearly see, I said we. Like, what happened to we? This dude says, if you want to be a sponsor, we can discuss. See, this the problem right here. This why we can't ever get nothing off the ground. Like, literally, I'm trying to extend my hand in collaboration with this black man to have a conference of the meeting of the minds, and now all of a sudden it's his idea that he's promoting and telling me that he wants me to be a sponsor to an idea that I came up with. But it's cool. But this is the problem. And this is the kind of shit that I talk about, how black people are always in competition with one another and not collaboration. This could have been a really good moment, but go ahead and do your thing. But what you're not gonna do is act like this wasn't an original idea that I came up with and said that we should do it together, 19. You gotta have more dignity and respect and honesty than that. I'm sorry, but what we're not gonna do is lie. Sorry. So the first thing that I wanna say is, I did not wanna make this video. I had no plans on making.
Some words from Isaac Hayes III. So I think he does make a point about how we got these speakers and leaders, especially in the black community, that they really don't like to collab. I'm gonna name a few once I make my take and everything. So I was like I say, maybe Isaac Hayes has a point about black people work together more. So go ahead, Ronnie, man. What's your take? What Isaac Hayes III said?
No, but I was quick question. What did 19 Keys say in the comment? He said something in the comment. I think he said check the facts, something like that, on the comment on what did he say on the comment? Because his comment was on.
He said, if you want to be a sponsor, we can discuss. And then he said, what's the counter agenda beyond voting? What else he said? He said 14 years ago, leaders from all perspectives gathered to discuss the Black agenda as an American agenda. We should have done that every year since. Time to bring back our agenda. And the thing is, when he put out that tweet, Isaac Hayes, he said that was his idea. So he's saying that 19 the tweet that 19 Keys put down, he said that was Isaac Hayes, his idea was saying it. So he believed 19 Keys took his idea from him.
Now, here's the thing when it comes to the aspect of 19 Key. 19 Key, he's the type of person that he's well researched, well studied, and also well trained, especially when it comes to the aspect of the Nation of Islam. But I think he studied that he practiced that religion very, very heavily. I think he is for the Black community because he talks about a lot. Not that he also was on Earn Your Leaders. That they also team up. They also have a partnership as well. So I think Earn Your Leader won't have somebody on their team where they're all around scamming the Black community or portraying something that they're not. On your leisure, they look like they're the type of people that they fellowship well around really good and great people. And one of them people is 19 Keys because 19 Keys he goes there a lot. And now that he's also be on their money fest in Atlanta. He does a lot of things for now that he does a lot of things for the Black community. Like you said, Jordan, he was over there in the park. You know, he's giving sermons, he's getting lectures, he's doing all he can to help out the Black community. Now, when it comes to Hayes, remember his truth is his truth is how he see things. Now, I can't really debunk that because at the same time is we don't know the fellowship of their relationship. So that was I'm being very careful because I know how when it comes to 19 Keys, people feel some type of way and say, "Oh, 19 Key is a scam," or 19 Key ain't really for the Black community, he's just trying to scam his way all the way in. I'm being honest, I don't know. I'm just going by what Hayes is saying and what other people are saying. But to me, if you ask me personally, I don't think he's scamming the Black community at all. I think he's just doing what he seems is right. And not only that, ideas sometimes comes from other people. But at the same time, if you take someone's idea, make sure you give the person credit. Go ahead, Akeem.
Man, let me tell you something. I've been said he was a grifter. I've been said he was no good for the community. I don't know what people more need to do. Do they need to steal more millions and millions of dollars? Isaac Hayes' grandson was correct. We need to stop supporting people in our community who rob for us. We need to stop get buttered up by the fancy talking and start questioning actionable results, seeing what work he has done. That's all I got.
Good
No,
point about
but hold
that.
on, Jordan. No, I want to ask Hakeem this one thing because Hakeem, you're a great supporter of Umar. People say Umar is scamming,
I was gonna
but yet
say
you
that
still
too.
support him.
I was a great supporter of Umar.
There you go.
Was. I have several ties with supporting him. I know that what he's doing is not working. He's just a fancy talking black guy in a suit.
Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, you're right about Hakeem. Like you said, like I said, we all, love our community, like our Black community. We really want to help out and everything. As we three, that's what we do right now with this channel with Cal Costa Rica and everything. And people can see that the past three going on 4 years that we've been grinding and what we do and everything. We stand for our Black community, and once we get the money, we're gonna help out our Black community and everything. That's how it should be. What Isaac say was saying, he did make a point because if you look at the history of 19 Creams, I mean, he does collaboration and everything, but I never heard him, really like collaborate do something in a certain city that can really help out the Black community, like building a school or build a bank or anything like that. He's just a speaker that I kind of agree with Hakeem, who is a grifter and everything. Just like like to go to different cities, do being a speaker, and speak for the community, how we can elevate,
Yeah.
in an intellectual level and all that type of things as well and everything. So, but other than that, I really haven't seen 19 Keys in the past 2 or 3 years that he did something profound for the Black community,
Yeah.
other than just being a speaker, all that type of thing. So, hopefully, Dr. Keys can change that and everything, but at the end of the day, I kind of agree with Hakeem, just him being a grifter because, like I said, I know, like I said, year after year after year, you have to do something that could impact your community. And the thing is, it's like other than going to people's shows and speaking, being a speaker, all that type of things, make a big impact for your community. So far, I haven't seen anything like that. So right now, I kind of agree with Akeem of him being a grifter. I mean, maybe he could change that. Change that. Maybe he can, he could do something for the community or team up somebody to do something. I know, like with Earn Your Leisure, at least they do it Invest Fest, every year in Atlanta, and they call up celebrities, 19 Kings, to talk about money, talk about businesses, to help everybody out and everything. 19 Kings, I never seen him do anything like that. Festivals, all he does is, have his Instagram, which I think he almost 1 million followers on Instagram, and just try to elevate, people's thoughts. But the thing is, it's like you can do all that, it's cool, but what can you do can make, help the Black community when it comes to the economy, when it comes to kids, when it comes to family? What are you doing to help with that? And so far, I haven't seen anything. So that's my take on it.
No, but what's your guys' opinion when it comes to the aspect of helping the Black community? Does it have to be helping the Black community in the aspect of money, or helping the Black community when it comes to the aspect of lectures? Because remember, lectures is good because that's something that's feeding the mind, that's going to help you get the money. So what y'all stands on that? Is it helping the Black community always deal with financial resources? Because let's say right now, we don't have financial resources to give to the Black community in the level like certain people are, but we giving them information that we're doing on this podcast. That's helping the Black community. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what's y'all stands on that
I
when
would
it comes
say
to
this,
helping the Black community?
like for us, I feel like for us, we're showing examples of how Black men can work together.
Okay.
Even from different ethnicities, because you guys two are Haitians, I'm a Black American. We could show that two black people can work together, and a lot of people can't work together. Some Black people, they can work for a year, or sometimes they might be scamming, or they want more money, or they're arguing about something and it doesn't work. For at that aspect, when you see Black men work together and you don't see any friction or anything, that helps as well. Another thing I would say is like do something for Black men. Like for instance, there's a group here in LA, they call Black Man Hike. What they do is like every other month they find like a different place they can hike at, and what they do is they try to gather all the Black men to go hiking, for exercises, for talking, eat out, and show that and then just talk about life and everything. They might hike for 2 to 3 hours, talk to each other, get the exercise on, and also about being a family as well. So to me, it's not necessarily the money part, but can you bring a family together? Can you bring Black men together? Can you do something with the kids or anything like that, which Hakeem does all the time and everything? Simple. This, it don't have to be the big things. You can do small things and say, hey, this will impact a family, or this will impact a new generation. So that's my take on it. Go ahead, Hakeem.
You want to know something? I think I already
What is your stand when it comes to the aspect of helping the Black community? Does it have to deal with resources, or do it have to deal with lectures? Because it seems like when it
I
comes to the
love
aspect of helping the Black community, they always talk about money. Is money really that important?
So I love that you say that. I'm gonna try to be very brief about that.
Go ahead.
We don't need no more lectures. We have so many. We have books. We have movies from Tariq Nasheed. He built a museum that does nothing for us. A lot of us are still homeless. A lot of us are still living behind the poverty line. No, we need actionable results. We need training courses. We need jobs. We need buildings. We need companies to come in here and rearrange some things. We need money to be pumped into the community. We do not need lectures. We do not need fancy speakers in suits anymore. That's over with today. Mississippi school system is still worse. What the fuck we need lectures for? What the fuck we need another podcast for? If it's not going to make somebody to go open up a brokerage account, go buy some land, go build some buildings, go create companies so they can hire Black people. We need jobs. So the thing is, you're right. It's not about lectures. It's about money, resources. I think we have enough lectures.
Okay. Not only that, but I want to answer Shaggy Bone question real quick. She said, "Why do you think most black women don't trust black men with their lives?" Here's the thing, Sugar Bone. Studies already, there's the statistics already out. I think everybody already aware of that. Black women continue to marry black men, as you can see, even within this space that we're in. People are still gonna marry each other. So it really, at this point, black women gonna still put their lives on black men. Cause if that's not the case, why are they still marrying them? It doesn't make logical sense. Recently this week, someone just got married that had the same ideology that you were saying to a black man. So,
And stop saying things that you don't have no statistics to. He said, historically, black men are known to scam black people. That's emphatically
that is
false.
false. That is false because it's mostly Caucasian, to be honest.
Basically, you're pushing an agenda here. Stop spinning a narrative, Shiesty Bum.
No, I go in on Shiesty, but I don't get it because some of the stuff she's saying don't even make sense. She said the stuff I'm saying don't make sense, but some of the stuff she's saying doesn't make sense. When clearly someone this week in the space, congratulations to the couple that got married on the live.
Yep.
And the woman used to speak bad about black men, calling us banners and everything.
She said lies. It lies. It's true. It's not true. Show me the facts, statistics, and data. Then show me the facts, statistics, and data. Show me the CDC. Are you a statistician? Come on, man. Let's stop playing.
Yeah.
And that marriage proved to us that women cannot stand on what they sin.
That's what I'm saying. They just talk because it's the internet. And deep down inside, they want to be with a black man. Like, stop with the rhetoric talk and just be real. Like, you love black men. You love them.
That's it.
And there's nothing wrong, but we love you too. That's the whole point. We love. I'm with the black love, heavily with the black love. Shout out to Natasha Vincent, the mothers in the building. She said, shout out what she said. Happy Friday evening, KI Culture Radio, gentlemen. Best of the weekend to the chat family. Shout out to you, the lovely Natasha Vincent. Oh, look, I can't believe what she said. She said, even MLK saying himself, he scammed the black people into a burning building.
That's emphatically false. You got to redo that bit. You got to recheck that statement again.
Yeah,
and
he didn't scam. He said, I led. Guys, it's about that time. Guys, on your way out, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, special shout out to our Instagram family, our Twitch family, and also our Kick family who always go over there and follow. Guys, don't be afraid to comment because when you comment, we're able to give you guys a shout out. Shout out to you guys that always tune in. Our subscribers over there on Kick and Twitch is going up. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. Shaji Bum said she got one last question. When will you get the stats and scamming? We'll do that in the next show. He said you got to get it.
You got to get it. You say black men are scammers, prove it.
Now, shout out to Joe. No, heard him. Joe don't hurt him. He said, brother, and try to be safe this weekend and blessings and also abundance to everybody this weekend. Shout out to the lovely Shiesty Bum. Shiesty Bum, I like your pushback. You know, I love you, girl. I love you. So, I'm always gonna give you pushback. It is what it is. It's all love over here. It's love. Now that shout out to the lovely Natasha Vincent, the mother also in the building. We really do greatly appreciate it. Kendall, the father was also in the building. I know he's getting ready to work. Shout out to Ashton Williams, creator of the Shiesty Avenger, was also in the building. He's getting ready to go live at 7:30 Central Time, 8:30 Eastern Time. Shout out to Josh, who always shows support and love to everybody channel. Really do greatly appreciate you. The lovely Stephanie Watkins is also in the building. Red Flag Hakeem, Red Flag Ronnie Ron. We already know the situation. Shout out to Y High. Y High is always going high with his comments, and we really do greatly appreciate. Shout out to Bronny Ellie, the lovely Bronny Ellie, for also being in the building. Bobby was also in the building. Shout out to the lovely Bobby Bryan was also in the building. Shout out to Just Hear Me Out, who was also here. I know he's out there in the good outdoors. Guys, make sure y'all enjoy your weekend and also be safe. Be safe. Shout out to No Chase, who always show us love and support. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. Hold on, let me keep going. Let me keep going. Shout out to Urban Fresh Sound. You guys always coming over here showing us love and support. We really do greatly appreciate it. And also those that also was watching, shout out to like the 20 people that was watching us earlier. You know, I know some people watching from the cloud. We really do greatly appreciate it. And also the lovely Jalen was the first one here in the building today. We really do greatly
Love you,
appreciate you
Jalen.
for
Love
the
you with all
Jalen
my
for
heart.
always stepping by and showing love and support. We really do greatly appreciate it. But guys, make sure y'all go over and subscribe to Ashton Williams. Let's get him to 1K subscribers over there. Let's keep it moving. And I that, but also special shout out to Jay Prince and Floyd, like they did. They got married this week, which is also great for the space to see because Black Love is still alive, Hakeem.
It
Still
is.
alive, Jordan.
I can't
Still
wait.
alive. And Hakeem, I mean you're next, right?
I am. Pretty
Now,
brown, bright.
not only that, it's also very before you go to KL Culture in the community tab. In the community tab is a KL Culture Radio t-shirt with me and Jordan got on. The KL Culture Radio hats, the KL Culture Radio coffee mug, and also Prince King book Black Love. Come over here, support the platform. We really do greatly appreciate it. Guys, you don't understand that our hard work really truly pay off. Right now we got 2.2K videos. That's between the shorts and the video. We've been working extremely hard on this channel, extremely hard on the Apple Podcast, extremely hard everywhere on all the platforms because we're trying to make KL Culture Radio the biggest thing in the world. Not only that, make sure you guys pray for this country too as well. This country need a lot of prayer because when the country is divided, how can it stand?
Right.
We need to
Talk
be able to stand together. We need to be able to stand together. It doesn't matter if we're on the left, on the right, or even in the middle. We need to stand together because remember, if the country is divided, we really in trouble. So that's what I'm saying. Pray for this country, and not only that, but guys, be safe because as you can see, some people are not in their right mind. We want to be able to see you guys bright and early Monday. So guys, be safe out there. Drive safely. Don't drink it. If you drink, catch an Uber. Don't drink and drive. Be really, really safe out there. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. We over and out.